save lang ka na, Lord. No, guys. Wait.
At least 69 people have been killed in the Philippines after buildings and walls of houses collapsed in a magnitude 6.9 earthquake.
Jesus! Lord, tabangi mi, Lord!
The quake, which struck the central Cebu province just before 10 p.m. on Tuesday, injured many others and sent residents scrambling out of their homes into the night as the intense shaking cut off power, officials said. The epicenter was about 19 kilometers northeast of Bogo, a coastal city of about 90,000 people. Rafi Alejandro, a civil defense official, told reporters the hospital in Bogo City has been overwhelmed. The death toll of 69 was based on data from the Cebu Provincial Disaster Office and was subject to validation, said Jane Abapo, an information officer at the Regional Civil Defense Office. At least 12 residents died when they were hit by falling ceilings and walls of their houses. Some while sleeping in Medellin near Bogo, said Gemma Villamor, who heads the town's disaster mitigation office. In San Remigio town, also near Bogo, 5 people, consisting of 3 Coast Guard personnel, a firefighter, and a child, were killed separately by collapsing walls while trying to flee to safety from a basketball game. The town's vice mayor, Alfie Rains, told the DZMM radio network. CR Rains appealed for food and water, saying San Remigio's water system had been damaged. Earthquake monitoring agencies had pegged the depth of the quake at 10 kilometers and recorded multiple aftershocks, the strongest being a magnitude 6. World Vision's Lucille Latonio was about 2 to 3 hours from the epicenter but still felt the earthquake. I was having dinner with my husband at a convenience store, she told the ABC. The place started to shake and items from the shop fell down. People were panicking, shouting. She said many people were staying out of their homes because of fears of aftershocks.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm a little tense because there are still aftershocks happening, Ms. Latonio said. Some of my family members, we couldn't reach them, so there's that fear and anxiety.
Guys, sunong sa mo, guys! Samping kita unta, guys. No, muli ang Drake lang. Di mo ang sitwasyon, Drake.
Workers were trying to transport a backhoe to hasten search and rescue efforts in a cluster of shanties in a mountain village hit by a landslide and boulders, Mr. Igot said. It's hard to move in the area because there are hazards. Glenn Ursel, another disaster mitigation officer, said, adding that some survivors were brought to a hospital. In Bogo, the quake damaged houses, a fire station, and concrete and asphalt roads, firefighter Ray Canet said. We were in our barracks to retire for the day when the ground started to shake, and we rushed out but stumbled to the ground because of the intense shaking, Mr. Canet said, adding that he and 3 other firefighters sustained cuts and bruises. Hundreds of terrified residents gathered in the darkness in a grassy field near the fire station and refused to return home hours after the earthquake struck in Bogo. The earthquake has also rattled the Miss Asia Pacific International Beauty Pageant in Cebu. You'll see in this video contestants scurrying off the stage in thigh-high heels and ornate Filipiñana or traditional Philippine dresses. A basketball game was ongoing when the earthquake struck. An emergency response official told the BBC. Almost 20 people at the game were sent to the hospital, while at least 1 has died.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Cebu Governor Pamela Burquatro said the extent of the damage and injuries in Bogo and outlying towns in the northern section of the province would not be known until daybreak. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology briefly issued a tsunami warning and advised people to stay away from the coastlines in Cebu and in the nearby provinces of Leyte and Biliran due to possible waves of up to 1 meter. Teresito Bacalcal, director of the institute, said the tsunami warning was later lifted with no unusual waves being monitored.
Hello. O kahunas baza ni.
Cebu and other provinces were still recovering from a storm that battered the central region on Friday, leaving at least 27 people dead, knocking out power in entire cities and towns, and forcing the evacuation of tens of thousands of people. The Philippines, one of the world's most disaster-prone countries, is often hit by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions due to its location on the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of seismic faults around the ocean. The archipelago is also lashed by about 20 typhoons and storms each year.
Bus terminal, gumikali ng kadaot nga gibilin sa linog, no? Natagak ng mga suga, ng kisame.
Ma'am Pres, naway ka itong store, Ma'am Pres. Oh my God. Oh my God, ang store. Lukay ka ayo. Idol, Lumindolo.
7 of those who died in the quake lived in a village built to house victims of Typhoon Haiyan, which struck the central Philippines 12 years ago, killing more than 6,000 people. Hundreds of aftershocks have jolted Cebu since the deadly earthquake struck last night. At least 225 such tremors have been recorded as of 9:19 today, with most of them hitting Bogo City, according to Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology.